Happy Staff Appreciation Week. I'm so happy to shout out Miss Bedall and Mr. Ross. They're teachers that I'll always remember from my high school years. They've always been super supportive, loving, and honest with me, which has led me to my personal growth. So thank you guys so much.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Fintel for all he's done at our campus and overall him just being a good teacher and a good friend.
Shout out to Mr. Stewart. Thank you so much for all you do for the seniors in the yearbook and the English department. Have a good rest of the school year. You rock.
I just want to take this time to shout out Ms. DeSanto. Ms. DeSanto was my teacher last year, and now around campus she's always super personable, always welcomes me in, and I know she's always there for her students, so thank you.
I just want to thank Miss Ingalls for everything she does for the students at our school and always helping us find the perfect schedule and fixing our classes. We really appreciate everything you do.
Shout out to Mrs. Del Martini. I had her for 2 trimesters, and each trimester she was probably one of the best teachers. She gave me a great experience, and I really learned a lot from her.
Thank you, Ms. Decker, for always working hard and giving the most for your students.
Ms. Castile, thank you so much for being a great teacher and great friend to a bunch of our students on campus, and especially to our special education students. We're so thankful to have you on campus and very lucky.
Thank you, Mr. Weinstein, for being so passionate about teaching Latin and really making the last 4 years with you a pleasure.
I'd like to thank Miss Eva for being such a great teacher and improv advisor.
Hi, Mr. Bristol. I just want to say thank you for being a great guy and an amazing teacher. You have made online learning super fun and enjoyable, and I appreciate how dedicated you are to being a teacher. Thank you for everything you do.
I'd like to shout out Mrs. McCartney. Thank you for always greeting me with a smile on your face and being the best science teacher ever.
I wanted to shout out Mr. Harmon. I've just heard from all of my friends how amazing he is and how much of an influential teacher he is, so thank you, Mr. Harmon.
Hey, Mr. Johnson. I just wanted to say thank you for helping me get through calculus this year. It's been a blast. Keep doing what you're doing. You're an awesome teacher.
I would like to give a shout out to Mrs. Sawyer. I miss seeing you in the library. Thank you for being such a great Reach Club advisor and for always looking out for everybody.
We love
I just want to say thank you to Mr. McLoon. Even though it was his first year teaching, he took all 50 of us to San Francisco for HMC this year, so thanks, Mr. McLoon. We appreciate you.
Shout out Mr. Brandow. Thank you so much for all of your effort and work into our school and community. SLOHS definitely wouldn't be the same without you, and we're really lucky to have you.
I'd like to shout out Miss Terry. She's a paraeducator and an aide, and she was really fun to have in one of my classes, and she was a super great role model. So thank you, Miss Terry.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mrs. Van Doren. She's one of the best nurses at SLOHS, and she's helped me personally many times.
Hi, Foss. I wanted to tell you I love you and you are amazing. Thank you for being so supportive for all of your students, and you are the best teacher of all time. Love you.
Hi, Mrs. Yee. I just wanted to say I hope you're having a great Staff Appreciation Week, and I wanted to tell you how thankful I was for everything you do for me and all of our classmates. I would not have been able to understand chemistry without you, and I just appreciate you for everything you do. Thank you. Mwah!
I want to thank Mr. Lieber because I've had him twice in high school, once freshman year and again senior year. He's been nothing but helpful and really cares about all his students and their needs.
Hi, Ms. Wu. Just want to say thank you for letting me have freedom during projects and always being there to check on me whenever I was having a bad day. Thank you for encouraging me to stay away from mainstream ideas, and without you, I wouldn't have been able to create this or realize that I have a passion for sculpting. I cannot put into words how much I enjoyed your AP Art History class, and your lectures always made me excited to come to school. So thank you for everything, Ms. Wu.
I want to say thanks to Mrs. Arata for always being someone who makes everyone on campus feel like they're cared about, and she always made everyone feel like they were heard, and it was always a super fun learning experience.
Hi, Mrs. Dietrich. It's Allison Ryan here. SLOHS loves you, and so do all your students, and I just wanted to thank you for everything that you do.
Mr. Wienhoff is a good, solid teacher, and I've just loved learning geometry with him.
Hey, Mr. Walters. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to take the time to say thank you for being a wonderful teacher at our school and entering such a selfless, honorable profession. Thank you for making that sacrifice.
I would like to appreciate Mrs. Meyer for being a super supportive teacher and just keeping everything super balanced and just being super nice overall.
Hi, Mr. Miner. Happy Staff Appreciation Week.
Thank you for all the hard work you do for our school and for making our campus a better place. We are so lucky to have you as an assistant principal. Our campus would not be the same without you.
Shout out to Mr. Monroe. He was really fun and he made everything we were learning about super interesting. I think he's just a really good teacher.
Shout out to Mrs. Birdsall. Mrs. Birdsall is a teacher on our campus, also a soccer coach on our campus for the girls team. She was always super nice. You could tell that she was super passionate about the sport, and I think that's super awesome.
I really wanted to shout out Miss Thomas, who is a psychologist at our school, if you guys don't know her. And I just want to tell her thank you for helping students and that her work doesn't go unnoticed.
Hi, Ms. Burleson. Thank you so much for always being there for us and for always helping us out when we need it. You're a great teacher.
Hi, Miss Jesky. I just want to say thank you for putting up with me ever since middle school. You've always challenged me as a musician, and I wouldn't be where I am today without your guidance. You put in so much time and effort into the band, and I appreciate your dedication. If I didn't have you as a band director, I would have never received my biggest accomplishment. So, thank you for everything, Miss Jesky.
Hey, Mrs. Sabo. I just wanted to say I'm happy to have you on our campus, and thank you for making sure everyone feels welcome.
Shout out goes to Miss McFadden. Just want to say thank you for all you do and for making 11th grade English fun.
Happy Staff Appreciation Week, Mrs. Ramirez Camacho. I've never had you as a teacher, but I've heard that your students love you and the school loves you, so have a great week.
Hi, Mr. Perry. I hope everything's going great for you. I just want you to know that everyone on campus really loves you a lot as a teacher and as a person, and we all appreciate you so much. So thank you for everything that you do.
Shout out to Mr. Ritchie for helping us all survive AP Chem. So thank you.
I would like to give a big thank you to Miss Lemon and everything she's done for our class and how hard she's working with the quarantine right now and teaching me a lot of math. So yeah, thank you, Miss Lemon. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Miss Valentine. I just wanted to thank you for all that you do for us and for making science interesting. You're appreciated by anyone who has had the pleasure of having you as a teacher. Thank you.
I want to thank Miss Washnet for being such an amazing FCCLA advisor and for putting up with all of us. She does so much for the club, and I don't know how we would function without her.
Hi, Mr. Simon. On behalf of all your students, we want to say thank you for an amazing year and for all the laughs and everything that you've taught us. You're an amazing teacher and you're so funny. We wish we could have finished the year with you, but I'm glad we can send you this video to show you our appreciation for all that you do for us and for SLO High.
Hi, Miss Holly. I miss your wonderful teaching and creative writing and seeing your face every day in the classroom.
Hi, Miss Holly. You are such a gem. You are so sweet, and you are honestly like one of the best teachers ever.
Hi, Miss Holly. I wanted to thank Miss Milch for always being such a supportive teacher and inspiring me to do my best throughout the years. I've loved being in your class, and I appreciate everything you do.
Coach.
Thanks
for all
You
do for
us.
Exclamation point.
We appreciate you
so
much.
And
Miss
practices
with
you.
Miss Miner for helping me improve in math my last 2 trimesters, and she's honestly the best teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Benson, for always being available for us students. We really appreciate it.
I just wanted to shout out Miss Irwin. She is our Best Buddies advisor, and she is absolutely amazing. So shout out to you, Miss Irwin.
Over the past year, our choir has really changed, and I think that it's all thanks to Miss Wallace. It's really thanks to her that we all have this amazing creative outlet now. Whether it's chamber choir, concert choir, or show choir, I think that we all feel welcomed and respected.
This is a shout out to Coach Meany because we absolutely love you. And the amount of faith that you have for us and how much potential that you see makes us feel so good. And it just motivates us to get better every single day. And I'm so grateful to have someone like you and as motivational as you in my life. Thank you.
Hi, Mrs. Bogus. We just wanted to say thank you and that we appreciate all that you do at our school. Happy Staff Appreciation Week.
Hi, Miss Smith. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you for all that you do for the students at SLO High. We really appreciate you.
Hi, Mr. O'Connor. In light of it being Teacher Appreciation Week, I just wanted to say that back in the day when I was in high school, I so appreciated your enthusiasm, passion, and care for all the students, and something that I really think is wonderful that I would do.
I wanted to thank Mr. Gomes for being such a great math teacher for all his students and making my transition into high school go super smoothly. We all really appreciate you.
So my name is Shayla Resendez. I haven't had the privilege of meeting you, but I've seen how well you've worked on campus. You are amazing. Thank you for everything that you do for your students.
I would like to give a big shout out to Mrs. Bates for always encouraging her students to have a positive attitude, regardless of what's going on. Also for not only teaching classroom material, but also teaching all of her students just how to be good people in general.
Another shout out goes to Mr. Johnson. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication that you put into our school, staff members, and students. You've always seen so much potential in me. For that, I'm so grateful. Thank you for always being there for me and just being yourself.
Hi Mr. Nairn, it's Allie Ryan here, and I'm super thankful for the way you taught me to write my essays freshman year. I love how you always say hi to me whenever you see me walking in the hallways or around the campus, and you always say, hey, with a smile, and ask me how I'm doing. It means a lot just to have that smiling face every day, so thank you for being you.
I just wanted to thank Mr. Perez for being a great math teacher, soccer coach, and club advisor. We really appreciate everything you do for our school.
Shout out to Ms. Fecho. I know she works really hard in the computer science department, and all of her students really get a lot out of her class, and we just want to recognize all the hard work you've put in and say that you make the campus a better spot. Thank you.
Shout out Mr. Bartlett. I never had you as a teacher, but I've heard great things about you. Thank you for everything that you've done for this school. This week's for you.
Hello, Coach Johnson. It's Luke Roberts here. I personally appreciate you very much and what you do for our school, and the amount of patience and the amount of time that you've dedicated to our football program and the amount of success that we've had underneath you. So thank you very much.
Shout out Ms. Mamo. Thanks for all the help from all of the students on campus. You've made a big impact on me and the school in general. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Norton, even though I had you as a teacher for only a week and a half. However, you have been my #1 fan since the beginning, literally. Thank you for never feeding my ego and always pushing me to create bigger and better things. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to create these projects. So thank you. Your ridiculous work ethic does not go unnoticed, and if you don't already know, I appreciate all of it, and I thank you for everything. Literally. Love you.
Hey, Mr. Heimerdinger. Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to say thank you for all the work you do for our school with TNN and your multiple photo classes, and just getting to have you as a teacher has been a great experience with all the help you give to your students and many resources. So thank you.
Hi, Mr. Brewington. I know I never got to have you as a teacher, but I've heard so many amazing things about you, and I know you do a lot of great things for the students at SLOHS, and just thank you so much for the impact you've put on so many kids.
I wanted to thank Ms. Reinecker for being such a dedicated teacher and having taught so many kids guitar over the years. We really appreciate it.
Even though I never had Miss Elliott as a teacher, I heard nothing but great things from all her students and just how she genuinely cares about the students' well-being on top of their grades. I really appreciate that.
I wanted to shout out Mr. Richardson. He's such a fun and amazing guy. He has helped me so many times in the kitchen, and he just does so much for our school, and I just want to say thank you.
Hi, Mr. Roper. I just wanted to thank you for being such a good teacher and helping the students with cameras and videos and everything. When I was in your class, I had so much fun in video production and I learned a lot. Thank you for everything.
Shout out to Mr. Inman for being so helpful and making sure that I get all the classes that I needed, and he was really there for me when I had some emotional things to talk about, and you know, he's a really good guy and I appreciated everything he's done for us, and thank you.
Shout out Mr. Arata. I know all your students and players appreciate you. You're a great soccer coach, great math teacher, and we just want to appreciate you right now for all the hard work you've done.
I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Miller. Every time I see her in the hall, she's always saying hi, and I want to thank her for always bringing her positive energy to our campus.
Big shout out to Mrs. Hennicle. I just want to say thank you for helping me over the past 4 years with anything from classwork stuff to outside of school things. I'm really appreciative of that, and we're super lucky for you to be a counselor here. So thank you.
Just wanted to shout out Ms. Stevens for introducing me to what college classes are like at high school. She's made a really big difference in how I've reacted to hard classes, and I can't thank her enough for that.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to Mr. Lemkuhl. He's the auto teacher at our school. Had him in his class fix my car a couple times, and He's there super early in the morning to come get it when I drop it off. He's always there. He's always staying late to work on the cars and stuff. And you can just tell that he's super, super dedicated and passionate about what he does. And I think that's awesome. So shout out to Mr. Lemke.
I'd just like to say thank you to Mr. Fay and all the work that he's put in during these times. Just doing his best to stay up to date with the class and continue to teach us new things about welding and the metal shop in general. Thank you, Mr. Fay.
I wanted to say a big thank you to Mr. Graham for just always being a big supporter to everyone on our campus and for making our learning environment so much better.
This is a big shout out for our cafeteria workers. Thank you so much for all the delicious food you guys make for our students. I know they really, really enjoy it, and so does the staff. And I especially thank you for the specific food that's special for people with dietary needs and just your daily support for all of our students. Big shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated.
I just want to take a moment to say thank you to all of our amazing staff at San Luis Obispo High School. You all do such an amazing job, and it's such a pleasure to get to work with you. I also want to take a moment to specifically thank our paraeducators for all that you do to support our students. When we're at school as normal, you all do so much to support our students that have more needs sometimes, and to support classes of students in their learning. And so many things that happen on our campus that are amazing happen because of the work you do, and it wouldn't happen without you. So I want to thank our paraeducators for all you're doing, and also for all you're doing online right now, and doing so many extra different and new things and supporting our students in their distance learning. You are an amazing group of educational professionals, and I appreciate you so much, paraeducators. So thank you for all you're doing. Happy Staff Appreciation Week to everyone, and hope you feel celebrated even as we're celebrating one another at a distance.
Hey clerical staff, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to all of you during this crazy distance learning adventure we're all on, and thank you for all of your hard work the past few weeks. You guys have all been such amazing rock stars, just changing everything that you're doing on a regular basis, getting out and contacting our families and our students and reaching out and just making sure that our whole SLO High School community is doing well. We would be lost without all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing.
And I want to take a few minutes and thank our amazing custodial team for all the work that they're doing every single day on our campus. David, Richard, William, the entire team, Michelle, everyone. I see you every single day on campus, cleaning many of our classrooms, deep cleaning many of our facilities, moving furniture, masks on, social distanced. And I just want to say during Staff Appreciation how much that we as a staff appreciate the work of our custodial team. Thank you very much.